She cuts off everyone once she has used up their capability to give her what she needs or wants from them. The irony is she cannot see that other people see what is going on, and her love and kindness routine is nothing but hypocrisy in the eyes of the world. This is normal behavior, but she aimed too high to marry Harry. Before him, she could disappear, make new friends, reinvent herself and start a new life one step up the ladder, which is what she usually does, but that ship sailed the day she aimed too high and married into the BRF. She suddenly became more famous than she ever hoped she would be, but that changed and she became just as notorious overnight when the world saw the way she behaved. The ugly side did not stay hidden for very long. She can't hide anymore. She can't change her life to suit anymore. She has to live with what she has made for herself now, and that is she one of the most hated figures in the modern day world. I hope she enjoys it. It's what she wanted. On August 23, Meghan released the first episode of her long-awaited Archetypes podcast. In the first episode, Meghan was joined by her friend, and tennis professional, Serena Williams, to openly talk about the misconceptions of ambition, which is also the title of the episode. During the episode, the Duchess spoke about her time at Immaculate Heart High School, but according to Samantha Markle, who recently spoke to GB News host Dan Wootton, the 41-year-old failed to point out that it was their father who paid for everything, including the school fees. Samantha told GB News, she did bring up the fact that she went to Immaculate Heart. She added that the Duchess discussed that they were empowered at Immaculate Heart by the nuns to be independent women. But, wait a minute, who paid for Immaculate Heart? That was all my dad. She added, let's face it, we are not in a vacuum. There are others who help us along the way, who support us, who love us, who bring us up, and who pay for everything that gives us a platform. Samantha noted that, especially in this case, this was our father. Shortly before Meghan and Harry's wedding in 2018, the Duchess' father, Thomas Markle, found himself at the center of a scandal involving staged paparazzi photographs. The incident left Meghan feeling betrayed by her father, according to her 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey. Thomas, along with Meghan's two half-siblings, didn't attend the 2018 nuptials. Also during the 2021 Oprah interview, Meghan claimed that she had seen her half-sister for almost 2 decades and referred to herself as an only child. They owe her nothing either. Of course, does not discuss them. To do so would be to have to admit to the truth, and she does not understand the word truth. She lives in her self-induced state of self-love as narcissists do and has no interest in anything but her vile self. The Markle family are as many victims of this horror of a woman as the royal family are. Samantha hit back at these claims by revealing a photograph, dated 2008, of the two of them at her own graduation ceremony. Samantha has filed a lawsuit against the 41-year-old. Earlier this month, a Florida judge set a trial date for October 2023 for the defamation case. This will go ahead if the half-siblings fail to privately settle the tensions. The very least Sparkle could do, is pay back the over $1 million her father spent on her education alone, Immaculate Heart and Northwestern Uni. That's the very least she could do. How hard is it to write a check or send a wire transfer straight to his account? I have said it before and I say it again, the real casualties in this Markle saga are those two poor children, Archie and Lilibet. Shut up in that fortress in California until they are paraded out for some photoshoot their mom organizes. Estranged from everyone in the families of their parents. You can be sure that both wee souls will grow up with serious, and I mean serious, mental health issues. At some stage, they are bound to end up as Markle's blackmail bait for money from Harry. The woman has no sense of shame whatsoever, a prime user of people to climb her greasy pole of fame. Really? They are following behind Meghan and using their sister for fame and money. Meghan doesn't discuss them, they discuss her. If you ask me, Meghan's strength is innate and her success is from her hard work and dedication, not theirs. A parent's love and support are selfless. When you are discussing the Markles, that appears to be different. Meghan owes them nothing. She abuses free speech with her proven lies. She has already committed perjury and she wouldn't know the truth if it jumped up and bit her on her backside. Seems you're the same. A fantasist is someone who constantly tells lies about their life and achievements in order to make them sound more exciting than they really are. Samantha is correct again. The father paid all of Markle's bills, Northwestern University at $250,000 a year, flat, food, books, clothes and all expenses for 4 years. He is not a slacker. He got 3 Emmys for lighting design on movie sets. Samantha has 2 master's degrees which she paid for all on her own. Markle has never paid back a penny to her father, ever. Let us go along with the Meghan Markle woman. Thomas Markle betrayed her by staging photo shoots with the paparazzi. What did the half-siblings do or did not do to be excluded from the wedding ceremony? The problem is Meghan Markle and not the family. The Queen and Prince Charles begged Markle to reconcile with her ailing father. They even offered a private plane to bring him to England where he could be properly looked after. The best medical care, food, attention and comfort in his old age. Guess what Markle said? No. The vile American creature will be hoping her father dies before the trial date for sure, and a few months before the trial if he's still alive she will try and contact him spouting love and sorry. That's how vile it is. I listened to her podcast for the same reason as many I would think. Just to see what rubbish she spouted. It was really awful. She treats a serious subject as an opportunity to promote herself and has love and a fest with Serena Williams and another pop in the royal family. Not once did it explore the ambition their fathers had for them. Syrupy bilge that treats all women as victims. She clearly thinks that all women would need to lie down in a dark room and let everyone down over a minor event where her son wasn't even present. She needs to get a grip. She does women no favors. Meghan wouldn't be anything without being married to Harry. She is delusional to think that the fame and fortune she has achieved are due to her own brilliance. The only thing she is good at is being a cougar and bagging a prince. If the Queen offered to bring my elderly, ill father a private plane to bring him here to England, and to pay for his private medical care, food, comfort and a small cottage where he could be very well looked after, I would, of course, say yes and be grateful. Even if I were angry with him, for real or imagined offenses, I would want him to get the best care. I and Markle feel very differently. She can never forgive. She felt betrayed so has had little or nothing to do with her dad since just over some pics of him preparing to attend the wedding. Given that you would think she might understand the betrayal the UK and the RF feel. A wonderful wedding and all that comes with marrying into the British RF, none of which she took any time to learn about, and settle into because of her own agenda. Dad has health issues and lives less than an hour away. She does not bother to visit him. When he dies I suppose she won't have time to go to his funeral. Gosh, you would think he was the most awful person. As you get older you realize what your parents had to navigate. I miss my rather cold and distant dad every day. I now know he did not get much love as a child and so that likely made him the way he was. Meghan gave no acknowledgement of her Uncle Michael's death nor did she attend his funeral. This is the man who had been a diplomat and orchestrated Meghan's entry into the U.S. Embassy in Argentina and gave her access to the UN. Meghan displays no gratitude to those who have helped her get to where she is unless they are of continued use to her and her image/brand. If she does attend her father's funeral, it will be for the PR value, what she can gain from it, not daughterly love.